Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Capricorn placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Capricorn. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Capricorns, please also keep in mind, if you do enjoy the reading, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see if I can get this card up. Dang it. Okay, so I just got my nails done. Still getting used to them. And I struggled with Sagittarius's reading too, so it looks like this is going to be a theme for me. All right, so your first card is Remember Who You Are, Culture, Resilience, Beliefs. All right. Let's get in the next two cards and see what else you need to know. Okay, we have Neptune, the planet of dreams, imagination, memories, the subconscious, empathy, fantasies, veils, and magic. Okay. All right, and what's next? We have the 11th house. This is the house of friendship, groups, community, humanity, hope, your festivals, discoveries, experimentation, the future, and technology. Okay, interesting. So this is a very interesting combo of cards for me. Some of you guys may have some really deep spiritual roots, okay, that you guys may either be unaware of, or it's just something that isn't discussed a whole lot, maybe within your family. Okay. What else? All right, Capricorns, sorry for the shift in how this table is looking right now. I got distracted by a huge spider in my windowsill and I was waiting to see if it was going to try and come inside, but it looks like it can't. So I'm going to try and move on with this reading as best as I can. This thing is humongous and black though. And it makes me really nervous. I know I'm a spiritualist and insects should not frighten me. Maybe it's a sign, for your reading. Okay, spiders are really good for abundance and good news, good messages. So maybe that is a good sign for this reading, but okay. Let me see if I can calm my nerves down and get back to where I was as I keep an eye on this thing. All right, so back to Neptune. You guys could be having some really intense dreams or connections to your ancestors, your family at this time. I'm hearing specifically dreams about ancestors. People who may have passed on may visit you in your dreams as well. They may have messages for you regarding some future goal of yours or your future in general. They may have some insight. Some of you guys could also have some really great spiritual power. I think I said that before I turned off the video as well. Some of you guys could have some really significant power spiritually, whether that is foresight, clairvoyance, clairaudience, something of that nature that is going to help you have a clear vision of how to move forward in any goal that you have at this particular moment. Now, I'm not sure how this is particularly related to your culture, beliefs, or your background, your family as a whole, relating to this first card. But maybe that will reveal itself as we go through the reading. So let's go ahead and take a look at these next couple of cards. All right, we have the first quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurity. Okay, so I feel like this is a message from your spiritual team to keep going, to keep pushing, and these messages that you may be receiving over the next week or so could be helping you kind of push through some of that and showing you where it is that you were meant to be or what it is that your ancestors had envisioned for you and how they're guiding you and helping you. Next, we have the full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Yeah, you guys are really nervous about something, maybe putting yourselves out there in some way or going for something very specific. A lot of you guys may feel like you don't have what it takes. Okay, and I think Spirit is trying to say you do. There's just a comfort zone that you need to push yourself out of in order for you to get there. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what else you guys need to know. Spiritual team, Sugar Skull Tarot, what messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective for the next 7 days? Oh my gosh, this spider is massive. I wish I could take a picture of it and show it to you, but it's freaking me out. I've never been a fan of spiders, especially. Oh, goodness. Why? Why did you have to send a spider, spiritual team? Of all the things, you know I don't like spiders. All right. Anyways, back to the reading. We have the Strength card in reverse, the Two of Cups reversed, the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. The spider is literally staring at me. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords reversed, okay, Six of Pentacles, and Star in reverse. Okay, so the Star is related to Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house, so that's very interesting for it to show up here. Let me just get everything organized. I'm still keeping an eye on this dang spider. All right, let me get myself situated here. So I am seeing some sort of unfortunate ending or closing of a relationship or a connection here with the Two of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups. This may have been a romantic relationship. This could have been a business partnership. This could have been a friendship. Take what resonates. It doesn't always have to be romantic. But there was some sort of connection or some sort of partnership that ended in a really dramatic way. I'm not seeing the Ten of Swords here, so I don't know if this is from betrayal or if things just didn't work out. Maybe you guys weren't compatible in certain ways. Whatever it is, though, it feels like this was a really big loss for you, and it really affected your energy levels, your faith, your hope in the future, in people, in your success, whatever it is. It feels like maybe this was a deal that went through or didn't go through, sorry, like a business deal that didn't go through. And it took a lot out of you here with the Strength card in reverse. And a lot of you guys may feel like you haven't had the energy or the outlook to really push forward and try again. Spirit is saying, though, that even though you've had this loss, whether this was a financial loss or like a connection lost, it feels like you're in a position to come out of that. And I hate saying this when things like this happen, but there was a lesson to be learned here with this Page of Swords in the reverse. Maybe you haven't been able to see the lesson because you've been so busy mourning what you've lost. Okay, so maybe you guys have an opportunity to do something similar or make a connection or a partnership that is similar to this, and you guys are scared to take it because you're afraid that it could happen again or that you haven't completely healed from the first one that didn't quite go well. For a lot of you, this could also have to do with marriage. Okay, we do have the Hierophant here, even though it's in the reverse. I do sometimes associate the Hierophant with marriage, and with the Four of Wands, I definitely associate that with marriage. So for some of you guys, it may feel like you're scared of building another foundation with someone, only for it to kind of fall apart again in the way that the last one did. I think your biggest thing or your biggest concern is balance and an equal amount of give and take in any partnership that you find yourself in. Again, whether that's romantic, platonic, or business in some way. With the Six of Pentacles being here, it feels like that is what it is that you are hoping for and you're wanting. And I do feel like that is what you're attracting or starting to establish with someone or something new here. But maybe this is something that, again, either you haven't addressed with this new person or this new potential partner, or potential situation, partnership, whatever the case is. Again, it feels like there are some things that may need to be addressed, whether it's for your own personal understanding and healing, or whether it is with this other person or situation that is involved in this with you. You may need to discuss, like, hey, there are certain things that are kind of non-negotiables for me, and I want to make sure that we're on the same page about this, because I don't think I can be in a relationship or in a partnership that does not, give as equally in these areas as I do. For you guys in particular, it's fear and pessimism that is really going to affect this relationship or opportunity the most. So I would definitely say that's something that needs to be addressed if you haven't addressed it already, maybe with a therapist, or I don't know if you guys do journaling or you do your own form of mental health process outside of therapy, or if you have access to therapy, whatever the case is for you guys. Whatever it is, it definitely needs to be addressed, whether that is, again, with yourself or with whoever is involved in this with you. But in order for this to go well and for it to be successful, you definitely need to have that conversation. There's definitely an elephant in the room. Whether you have said this to whoever you are involved with at the moment or not, I think they feel your hesitation, your fear, and your pessimistic outlook or expectations for where this could actually lead. And I mean, if you want this to succeed, you kind of have to let go of those fears and those insecurities from the past and be open to trusting someone completely new, okay? And I know that's really difficult, especially when we've been burned or things have not worked out that we put a lot into before. But if you want this one to work, you really have to kind of push through that and, you know, handle it in a way that is going to be progressive, not only for you, but for the other person. I mean, this person could be doing everything they possibly can to make this work with you, and there's always like little hang-ups, or, you know, you're pushing things off to a later date because you're not sure. You're not sure, but you being not sure is more of an insecurity or a fear than anything else. I hope that makes sense the way I explained it. Hopefully it did. But ultimately, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. The only other thing I have to say is with this Page of Swords in reverse, a lot of you guys are like watching this person or this situation with like a magnifying glass and a fine-tooth comb, and you are literally like picking them apart, or picking this deal or this situation apart. Some of you guys may even be spying on this person, like watching their social media like a hawk, like to see if they're engaging in certain conversations or with certain people, and like watching how they interact with people, especially if you guys were cheated on in the past. You guys may have a really big fear of that, so that may be kind of stuck in your head as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. Keep in mind, Capricorns, whatever messages come from this deck could be related, could be completely unrelated to what it is that we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, Tea Leaf Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective for the next 7 days? The spider just popped out again. It's looking at me. What do you want? What do you want from me? All right, I'm not getting anything from you. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the other half of the deck and see what we can get. Spiritual team, Tea Leaf Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Capricorn Collective? All right. Let's see what we have, my Capricorns. First, we got the Well, family wishes come true. And that is definitely that Four of Wands energy right there. It may not look like what you were expecting. Also with the Hierophant in reverse, it may not look like what you were expecting, but it's definitely a good fit. It's a good foundation for you, especially if this is talking about a marriage or a relationship in general. Okay. This could also talk about like chosen family, could talk about friends, could talk about coworkers. I don't know, wherever you find that chosen family. Yeah, and it also talks back to what I said up here, what your ancestors hoped for you, what your spiritual team hopes for you, for your goals and for your success, whether in any area of life. Finally, we have the dog. It says protection from a powerful friend. Okay. Interesting. This could talk about the person from the past. It could also talk about a powerful friend that maybe we all lean into here and there, which is fear and insecurity and self-doubt, imposter syndrome, all of that. And a lot of you are saying, Laura, how is that a friend? Well, a lot of us tend to keep those feelings around even though they're not doing anything good for us, right? We lean into that because it's safe. It keeps us safe, that fear of protecting ourselves. So maybe Spirit is trying to protect you from yourself in a way. Okay, that's just the message I got. Let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. On this half, we have the Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Interesting. Interesting. Some of you guys could be dealing with your relationship issues through sex, and you're saying, well, you know, I'm very much attracted to you, and you know, I'm showing you that I care through this, but maybe there's more that this person wants out of the relationship than just sex. Maybe an actual deep connection, that could be part of it. Okay, maybe again something that needs to be addressed. On the bottom of this half, we have the mountain road. You are on the road to success. There you go. Okay, so you guys are perfectly positioned for a successful life in any area. Again, it just feels like there's a lot of hang-ups, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts going on here. So I think if you can push through those or learn how to, you know, push through them, you guys will reach your goal and you guys will be successful in this way. I definitely see that for you, but definitely some self-work that needs to be done here. All right, Capricorns, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok. I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.